Hi, welcome to Dixie Sun News at noon. I'm Mason Hardy.
And I'm Hannah Pollock. Thanks for watching.
2 professors from Dixie State University with tenure have been fired. One, Ken D. Peterson, and Glenn Webb of the music department. It is unclear as to why. However, both professors are under investigation. Ken D. Peterson has publicly released his notice of dismissal on Facebook, and it has been circulating social media. Students are expressing confusion as well as concern about these changes in professors. Some students are rallying in support of the professors with social media. Professors around campus are feeling unease with the pending news and would like answers and details. Tuesday, a tuition meeting was held in the Browning Building, reviewing student fees. The Student Fee Allocations Committee made up most of these decisions with the help from advisors. Both faculty and students who attended had quite a few questions surrounding the new budget cuts and the changes. About 150 students showed up for this meeting and participated in lively debates surrounding some of the topics discussed.
Mitt Romney made a stop at DSU on Monday. Romney, gathering signatures for his Senate run, met with staff, faculty, students, and the community in the Holland Centennial Commons building. Romney won 73% of the votes for presidential candidate in Utah during the 2012 election. Romney could possibly replace Senator Orrin Hatch at the close of 2012. Student government elections were held last week, and all candidates ran uncontested. Student government elections were less popular this year than in the past. Each candidate ran uncontested, and some slots weren't even filled. Cajun Siret won student body president, Emily Nemekawa won VP of Academics, and Kylie Cody Wilson won VP of Clubs and Organizations. Student government applications for the rest of the positions will now be open until April 1st.
The Dixie Forum featured Professors Bruce Bugbee and Lance Seafelt on Tuesday. They are studying ways to sustain life on Mars. Seafelt shared his study on developing food, creating fertilizers, and growing bacteria to grow plants without Earth's resources, which can actually support life. Even if only in small numbers now, it shows room for growth. Bugbee made the comparison of their studies to the science fiction film The Martian. Even though he says the math in that movie is also fictional, it illustrates the concept of their work. Together with NASA, they say they are well on their way to support life on Mars. Public Relations Student Society of America gives students the opportunity to volunteer. Taylor Lewis has more on the story.
Since the club's conception, Dixie State University's chapter of Public Relations Student Society of America has had the year-long initiative to work with animal welfare organizations. Today, I'm here with the club as they volunteer their time at Best Friends Animal Sanctuary. As part of the initiative, the club first fundraises for the organization and later volunteers. Last semester, PRSSA raised $250 for Best Friends Animal Sanctuary. The sanctuary is located in Kanab, Utah, and is home to around 1,600 animals at any given time.
So here at the sanctuary, there are different animal areas, and so we have Horse Haven, there's Piggy Paradise, there's Dogtown, there's Cat World, there's Parrot Garden, there's a Wild Friends animal rehab as well. The goal is to hopefully find them a forever home, but in case they aren't able to find a forever home away from the sanctuary, then this becomes their forever home.
With so many animals to care for every day, the sanctuary always welcomes volunteers.
We have a lot of animals here, and there's no way we can give them what they need without the volunteers' help. Even just walking, cleaning, even just hanging out with some of our dogs to give them some people time.
Steve Buckholes is one of 11 other members in PRSSA. He says he is grateful the club has given him the chance to become not only more involved with school, but with volunteering as well.
I love this service project. I love coming to Best Friends. Been here a few times. Love getting to be with the dogs and all the other animals. Wish I could have stayed longer.
PRSSA is also planning on working with PAWS, which is an animal rescue organization here in St. George.
If anyone is interested in volunteering with us, we are more than willing to have other people come with us. The more help, the better. If anyone's interested in helping us fundraise or things like that, then definitely just let us know.
For Dixie Sun News, I'm Taylor Lewis.
For more information about the club, visit orgsync.com/137688/chapter.
The Fire and Ice Gala fundraiser successfully raised about $400,000 for scholarships at Dixie State last Friday. The funds raised go toward need-based scholarships like the one-year current student scholarship. This scholarship gives students who have no other academic scholarships a chance to fund their educations. Students must have a GPA of at least 3.3, intent to graduate from Dixie, and have at least 30 credit hours already finished. For more information, visit the Dixie State Financial Aid and Scholarship website. 2 films shown at Doc Utah in 2017 were nominated for Oscars. The documentary, Heaven is a Traffic Jam on the 405, won the Best Documentary Short Award. The film was shown here on Dixie's campus during the 2017 Doc Utah. The movie was directed by Frank Stiefel. The film portrays artist Mindy Alper, who brings her anxiety and depression to her drawings and sculptures. The film Men in Aleppo was nominated for documentary short category, but came home without a win. Doc Utah will return this September with a new lineup of documentary films to see.
Stay tuned. After the break, we will have the latest on how students will be spending their spring break and some exciting sports updates on basketball, tennis, and softball.
Radio Dixie 91.3. We don't play that. Nope, not that. A big fat no there. That's what we play. And stuff like that. On St. George's only alternative, Radio Dixie 91.3. Oh, and from 9 till midnight, we play this. I need a one dance. And this. Radio Dixie 91.3 FM.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to our set here of Talking Point Live. We're just getting ready to shoot our show, but we thought we'd put out a little bit of a promotion so you know when this is going to be rebroadcast.
Right. You can find us at 9:30,
12:30.
4:30.
Sorry. Did I step on you? I'm always stepping on you.
You are.
Tune in and watch me step on Jen Moore. On Talking
Or
Point Live.
attempt to, anyway.
Why is it black? Welcome back. Next week is spring break for Dixie State. Here's a few of our trailblazers. This is how few of our trailblazers will be spending the week off from school with Erin Hakoda.
I'm here on campus today talking to students about their spring break plans.
So I'm going to Georgia for the first 3 days of spring break, and I'm gonna take a road trip from Atlanta to Savannah and just kind of explore and go to the swamps, things like that, and then the rest of spring break I have to work.
I'm actually going to Oahu in Hawaii for spring break with a few of my friends. Surfing, wakeboarding, taking pictures, and hiking.
My plans, hopefully my brother or my cousin just got back from his mission. So I'm hoping to go to his homecoming and go to California for a couple days to the beach. If not, I'll be working.
Spring break is all about being with the ones that you love and being around those who support you every single day. So that's what I plan on doing, is spending time with family.
For Dixie Sun News, I'm Erin Hakoda.
So with all this conversation of spring break, what are your plans?
I'm actually going to Phoenix to watch some baseball spring training for the major leagues, so I'm pretty excited.
That's a lot more interesting than what I'm doing. I'm just going to be here in St. George working.
Oh,
pretty
sounds
boring
like
stuff.
Fun.
Well, with spring break only a few days away, students are looking for great activities to do. Red Rock Bicycle Company is heading off to Mesquite for biking season. Mesquite Madness will be starting March 17th with routes ranging from 35 to 90-mile courses. The registration is a first-come, first-serve ordeal. It will be $45 to $80, depending on the course length per rider.
Now that we know a little bit about how students will be spending their spring break, how has sports been spending its time, Kylie?
Sports has been super busy lately, and they had a lot of games over the weekend, and they'll have a lot of games over spring break, too. Trailblazer men's basketball is conquering the postseason play. 2 weeks ago, the team won the Pac-West Conference, and last Saturday, the team was crowned the Pac-West Tournament champions. DSU started the tournament with the 68-59 win over Concordia Irvine and took the title game against California Baptist 66-64. The team heads to Oregon tomorrow to take on Azusa Pacific in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Women's golf went into the weekend swinging, and only to come home with losses. Golf took a 7th place finish out of 17 teams at the California State University East Bay Pioneer Shootout. Freshman Caitlin Diebel was the top player for DSU and tied in 26th place with 2 other competitors. Tennis traveled to North Weber State. They lost 1-6 against the Wildcats. Dixie State softball is on fire after adding 3 wins to make their current win streak 18 games in a row. Thanks to the added wins, Dixie moved up to number 3 in the NFCA coaches poll. DSU defeated the Notre Dame de Namur Argonauts in games 1 and 3 in 8-0 shutouts, and Game 2 as an 8-2 win. Softball will spend its spring break in Hawaii playing ball. You can find the times for each game on DixieStateAthletics.com.
18 games. That's insane.
Yeah, and it blows my mind, but it really shows that they are a talented team, and they do deserve to be in spot number 3.
Yeah,
so.
Men's basketball too, making it to NCAA tournament.
Yeah, that's, I mean, I'm impressed. I'm pretty sure we're all impressed. So it's going to be a great, postseason. Let's see how they do tomorrow.
Yeah, can't wait for that.
Well, thanks for watching this week's edition of the Dixie Sun News at noon, this Thursday, March 8th.
We'll see you here next week after spring break. Same time, same place.
Have a fun and safe spring break, Dixie State.